You have our greetings of love and peace, dear ones. Indeed, I am Saint Germain. We come to you at this time with a message of awakening, an awakening to your truth, an awakening to your true self, to your true essence, to the Holy Spirit that is within you. We want you to remember who you are, for the Holy Spirit shines through you at all times, radiates through you at all times, and is anchored in your being, in your core of all that you are at all times. The Holy Spirit is something that you need not ever gain, you need not ever earn. It is always within you, it is always accessible to you. The most important aspect for accessing the Holy Spirit that you are and that is within is your remembrance of your truth, the truth that this Holy Spirit that you so seek, that you so yearn for, and that you believe you need to earn or attain is already a part of you. And so we ask you, dear ones, we ask you to simply anchor yourself in the flame of the Holy Spirit that is always ablaze within. We ask you to trust in you being accessible to this flame. We ask you to trust in yourself, and we ask you to stop all forms of self-doubt. Self-doubt is indeed the main component blocking you from attaining what you already have. Self-doubt and all forms of blocks to self-worth, to knowing and feeling that you are deserving of the divine nature that you are. These things are what we are asking you to shed light on at this time. These things come in many forms, and these blocks are amplified with the way life is taking shape at this time on earth. For there are many influencers around you, there are many influences within you. You hear many noises that are not yours. You get influenced by many forms of media, by many opinion, by the direction and misdirection of others. And so we ask you to step back from all of that. And we ask you to step back from any perception that you might have in terms of fitting in terms of aligning yourself with the right perspective through the perspective of others, and instead to focus on you. Focus on your own authentic divine perspective. Ask yourself what it shows you about you, for you are not asked to be like anyone on this earth. You are not asked to be like anyone who has walked this earth before you. You are simply asked to embody all that you are, and let that part of you, the divine that you are, shine through, take whatever shape it deems fit for you, and proceed from there, without judgment, without self-condemnation, without compromise, without competition, without comparison, simply with the acknowledgement that it is okay for you to be unique. It is okay for you to not fit in. It is okay for you to not make sense to others. It is okay for you sometimes to even not make sense to the mental side of you, and to simply be okay with being aligned with the divinity that is shining through you. The divinity that shines through you feels light through your heart, light through your chest. It feels empowering. It feels in tune with you. It feels completely in sync. You feel completely balanced, completely supported, completely comfortable and happy with how you're feeling, with how you are, and with what you're doing. We ask you to connect with that nature of yours, that peaceful nature of yours that you have attainment to at all times. We ask you to do that at all times, for you need not earn that. You need not struggle to attain that. It is simply a decision a decision that you take, that you are divine, a decision of remembrance of all that you are as a divine child of the one source, a decision that you take which tells you at all times that you are the fullness of the divine presence of the God Self, of the Holy Spirit, within you at all times, and you have access to its fullness at all times. Dear ones, it is time for you to remember this. You remembering this is a key component and a key aspect, not just for your own ascension, but the entire ascension and transformation that Earth is going through at this time. For the more you connect with your divinity, the more you allow light to shine through you, to be anchored in you, and through you to be anchored in the center of this beautiful Mother Earth. We ask you to honor yourselves, honor the fullness of the divinity that you are, and act from that space. Act from a space of complete independence, independence from satisfying the needs of others, satisfying the needs of your society, satisfying the needs to fit in, satisfying any internal needs to be accepted by others. We ask you to step back from all of the conceptions and misconceptions of tradition, society, and any other form of control, social control, that is being placed upon you at this time, through your family, your loved ones, or through your jobs, and any other situations that seem to be impacting you, that seem to be closing you up, and that seem to be causing a block on your solar plexus. Step away from all of that, dear ones. Connect with a complete form of expansiveness through your solar plexus, through the center of your being, and through all that you are. If you seek to connect more with the Holy Spirit that is already within you, you simply affirm, I call on the flame of the Holy Spirit to blaze within me now, to show me the way, to connect me with my truth. And so it is. Indeed, I am Saint Germain. Indeed, we walk with you. Indeed, we are one.